Let's continue with the law of sines, 16.4. If we're given sides A and B, and angle B, or the angle opposite one of the sides, there are three possibilities. If A, in this case, if A is greater than B and angle A does not equal 90 degrees, there are two solutions. Let's draw a picture with an example to show this. Here's the first example. If A is 8, B is 5, and angle B is 20 degrees, like we said previously, there's going to be two solutions. We don't know what angle C is or angle A, so those can change. We could draw it in this configuration, or I can take side B and swing it around to the other side, and that changes angle A, I'll call it A prime, to make it greater than 90 degrees. Here angle A is less than 90 degrees, but the side B is still 5 units long. So there are two solutions. Let's do the first one. Let's use A over sine A equals B over sine B. A is 8, angle B is 20 degrees, side B is 5. Substitute them in the problem. Do the sine of 20 degrees is 0.3420. Solve this proportion for the sine of A. 8 times 0.3420 divided by 5. That gives you 0.5472. Then in your calculator, since you don't know the angle, you have to do the inverse of sine. The inverse of sine of 0.5472 gives you angle A is 33.2 degrees. To find angle B, well, we have angle B is 20 degrees. To find angle C, in this case, you take A plus B and subtract from 180. A plus B is 53.2 degrees. Subtracted from 180, you get 126.8 degrees. Now that we have those values, let's use A over sine A equals C over sine C. Angle C, in this case, is 126.8 degrees. A is length 8. Angle A is 33.2 degrees. Let's work this out. The sine of 33.2 is 0.5476 equals C over the sine of 126.8 is 0.8007. Solving this proportion, which we did in an earlier video, gives you side C. C works out to be 11.7. Then we've solved the triangle. We know side C is 11.7, side B is given to be 5, side A is 8. We know angle B is 20 degrees. Angle C is 126.8 degrees, and angle A is 33.2 degrees. That's the first solution. Let's look at the second. For this one, we're using this part of the triangle where we went and did A prime. A is still 8, B is 20 degrees, B is 5. Now, for angle A, it's different than what we had before, 33.2 degrees. You just subtracted from 180 degrees. We get 146.8 degrees is angle A. A is still 8, B is 5, B is 20 degrees, C is 13.2 degrees. We got that because angles A, B, and C add up to 180. Subtract angle B and A from 180 to get angle C. Now we can use the law of sines. A is 8. Sine of angle A is sine of 146.8. Side C, we don't know, and angle C is sine of 13.2 degrees. Let's work these out. So we have 8 over 0.5476 equals C over 0.2284. Solving this proportion for C, you